Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the greatest mind-reading and thought-transmission act that has ever appeared before the public.
Dear.
Oh, now, don't you worry, Mother. Everything's going to be all right.
Max, stick to the old tricks just as your dad did. Remember, fools rush in where angels fear to
Yes,
tread.
but nothing venture, nothing have topsy. Now, will you please put that table on the other side of the stage? I've asked you twice. Put it on the blue mark, will you?
Professor,
Yes?
can you tell me what it is?
It is a lipstick, darling.
Well, how do I look?
You look lovely, my sweet.
Do you think you can remember everything?
Well, that's good coming from you, anyway.
Say I haven't warned you.
Will you please go
Everything
away? Mr. Maximus, please.
I have the pleasure in introducing to you the great Maximus. I will introduce to you Mademoiselle Renee, who will come down amongst you. I ask you to test the miraculous powers of this marvelous pair and to see for yourselves the most perfect example of telepathetic communication the world has ever known.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the best tricks, like all the best things in life, are simple, though sometimes hard to explain. I do not profess to be a Superman. The powers I possess are possessed, more or less, by you all. Mademoiselle Renee is among you. She will ask you to pass her in a small, personal article. The waves of thought emanating from her will come across the footlights to me. To put it simply, it will be as if Mademoiselle Renee were my own electric battery, motivating the force which gives me the power to retransmit to you my knowledge of what is in her mind. And by the hidden mysteries of the powers of thought, I will describe the object she is holding.
Any articles, ladies and gentlemen. Any personal articles. You, sir? What about you? No, really? You, miss, perhaps you had something. Oh, no. Yes, the young lady has something. Thank you. Thank you very much. Are you ready?
Absolutely, mademoiselle.
I have a very charming thing here. Can you tell me what it is?
It is a lipstick.
Got the first one right anyway.
Oh, that's beautiful. May I? Thank you very much. I should like you to tell me what I have now.
What you have now is a tie pin.
All right.
Yes, but there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip.
Miss, ask him to tell you what this is.
Any personal articles, ladies and gentlemen. Anything you please.
Never heard this one. It's a bit unusual.
Oh, I'm sure you'd like the great nephew to tell you what this is.
Oh, yes.
What have I this time?
That, mademoiselle, is a watch. A wristwatch.
There you are. Time. Watch.
And now, Mademoiselle Renee will repeat her performance for the benefit of the ladies and gentlemen in the dress circle. Here, that's all very well, but what about this?
Quiet.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, she knows her way.
How do I get up to the circle?
Round the front. Ticket office facing.
I don't want a ticket. I'm part of the show.
You mean you're one of the artists?
Yes, can't you see my makeup?
Artists aren't allowed in front without permission.
I've got permission and the stage is waiting.
Well, you'll have to ask the manager at the ticket office.
Why can't I go through this?
Because it doesn't lead to the search.
Well, will you please tell me how I can get up to the circle?
Mademoiselle Renee up there yet?
No, she's not here. She's left you.
Where's the old girls up to?
Quiet. What have I got here?
What I got here?
calls himself a mind reader. What have I got here?
It's a letter.
What's it about?
From your wife.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
About your wife.
What did he say? He said it was about your wife. Oh, that's right.
It's from a hospital. That letter is 2 days old. You'd better go to your wife.
Don't tell me she's worse. Excuse me, miss.
This isn't the act they rehearsed.
I know what it is.
And you. I see a railway journey. I see.
Ring down! Max, are you all right?
What's the matter with it? Doesn't look like a fight.
Lie down. What's the matter?
Rennie? But
Oh, Max, what happened to you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know. My father had it. Gift to see.
Take your seats, please, for the first dinner service. First dinner service, please, take your seats.
Well, it may have been real clairvoyance. But how can you be sure? Anyway, I think it's dangerous.
No wonder, my sweet. It only happened once. It hasn't happened since.
It may never happen again.
I hope it does. We'll make our fortunes.
These things come and go. No one knows why. Perhaps there was someone in the theater, Max, in sympathy with him. Sort of.
You know, like you say in the act, sort of battery to your wireless receiver.
That's it.
Now I'll be a clairvoyant. This being an English railway, the menu will be tomato soup, roast beef, apple tart, cheese and biscuits, coffee, tuppence extra.
Ha ha.
Now, Mr. Prophet, you show your skill. What about Blue Boy for the 2:30 tomorrow?
I'm supposed to be a clairvoyant, not a tipster.
Oh, not much good foreseeing the future if you can't double the dough.
Never count your chickens before they're hatched.
Talking of chickens, what about this one?
I've seen that girl before.
That girl?
Yes. I don't remember. That girl. A journey.
Did you pull that communication cord?
This train will not get to a station. It will be an accident.
Accident?
What do you mean?
Oh, darling, don't worry.
Excuse me, sir.
This is a very serious kind of a joke, isn't it? Oh. If it's advertisement you're after, you'll get all you want in the police court. There's a penalty of £5 for this sort of thing.
I advise everybody to get off this train.
What for?
I've told you once.
Excuse me, George.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, do take your seats, please. Take Mother, Simon.
I don't know why we're doing this.
Shut, Max.
Now, come along, everybody. Get aboard again, please. You don't seem to realize we've stopped in a tunnel. I tell you to warn the rest of the passengers to get off the train. Are you coming aboard? No, I'm not. Very well, you stay here on your own responsibility. Are you the man? Get these people out of the tunnel, will you? Why'd you let them off the train? Now, don't argue. Look after these people. Now, stand clear, please. Stand clear there, please.
Let's get out of this.
Come on, then, before the next train comes through.
What are you doing on the train?
I've just gone off the train.
You mean the Manchester train?
Yes, he stopped it.
Hello. Hello. What? Where? How did it happen? There's been a smash.
Oh, Max.
I've closed the section.
Excuse me. Can I use the phone?
No.
I want to speak to my father.
Oh, use that one then. Can you see the smash?
Hello?
Is it bad?
Hello?
Oh, it's telescoped.
Can you give me a London number?
How many of them?
Fleet 9000. Yes, the Daily Sun.
Here, none of your newspaper stuff here. I thought you wanted to speak to your father.
I do. He's the owner of the paper.
Oh, Christine, dear. How are you? Good heavens. Wait a moment. Hello. Simon, hold your front page. You'll probably have to set it up again.
Excuse me, please.
At last. They break my door down.
All the big bugs in the variety business are waiting for you.
Let them wait.
But J.J. Bibbitt is amongst them.
I once waited 5 hours for Miss Demeter, and then he slipped out the back door.
And now he's waiting at your front door.
I'm in no mood for business today.
Mrs. Jones? Show Mr. Bimmeter in.
And what
Hey!
have I here?
A baggage. Don't drop me. I'm not insured.
I want to talk business. Madam, your bath is ready.
No, let us wait.
Well, not only go, and quickly, too. Farewell and...
I want to meet Mr. Bimmeter.
Good morning. May I present my wife?
How do you do? I was just on my way to the bath. Excuse me.
Good morning. You've probably heard of me. I'm James J. Bimmeter.
The Mr. Bimmeter.
Quite.
Won't you come in? My partner.
How you, sir?
My lady mother, the Duchess.
How do you do?
How do you do? Won't you sit down?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I happened to be in Manchester, and I received a call from Mr. Coburn.
Which Mr. Coburn?
The Mr. Coburn. Well, to come straight to business, Mr. Coburn was impressed by your, shall we say, performance in prophesying the Manchester train accident. And he's going to give you £100 a week for 4 weeks at the London Palindrome.
How much? He didn't say 100.
He did, but it isn't enough.
What?
What are you saying, Max?
You may thank Mr. Coburn for the offer, but I am not in the market.
You mean to say you ought to give more?
I mean that the effort of true clairvoyance is infinitely fatiguing.
And that's... You're getting £30 a week at present.
I want 300. Good morning. Good morning. Ah, Mr. Sam Leopold.
Leopold can't pay more than Mr. Coburn.
We'll see. Simon, show Mr. Leopold in.
Just a moment. I'll make it 150.
Good morning.
200.
Will you walk into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
You're not worth a penny more.
Mr. Dick Crow. Simon, show Mr. Crow in too.
I'll make it 250.
300.
You're loony. It's money for jam.
250?
300.
It can't be done.
You're sure?
Certain.
We'll see.
Where are you going?
To get a second opinion.
My opinion's the only one you want. Let me tell you, Mr.
Tell him, not me.
Anything the matter with him?
I'm offered £250 a week. Any advance on 250? Going.
Swollen head. That's what's the matter with him. £300. Who does he think he is? I've been in this business for 25...
What, you still here?
Well, did you see them?
All of them.
What are they offering? 250? 300?
Bet you what you have.
300. I don't believe it.
Will you pay?
No, I won't.
Good morning. Now, who's the 300 merchant?
There wasn't one. I was bluffing. I thought he'd fall for it.
Well, that's torn it. Well, of all this...
Well, I think we may be able to fix it.
300?
300.
And expenses.
And expenses.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. What about a contract?
My word is my bond.
Well, what about a bit on account?
Oh, all right. There you are. There's a £10 note. All right, then. One more.
Has Mr. Bennett gone?
My darling, we're a success. We go to the London Palindrome at 300 a week, and you can go and buy any personal article with rings on your fingers and bells on your toes.
Mr. Max is a flop. You're bound to admit it. Why, he's keeping people out of the theater. All this week, he hasn't told the audience a single thing. What Mr. Coburn wants is prophecy.
Mr. Max is doing his best.
Well, Mr. Coburn says his best is bad. What Mr. Coburn wants is prophecy.
Mr. Max can't turn them out like sausages.
Well, Mr. Coburn says he's got it.
He's a clairvoyant, not a pork butcher.
Well, anyhow, Mr. Coburn wants results. Prophecies by Saturday, or you're through.
Is that what Mr. Coburn says?
His very words. What Mr. Coburn wants is
Prophecies.
I'll prophesy a murder in a minute.
Good morning.
Darling, I don't think we shall be at the Palindrome after this week.
Well,
Now, don't say I told you so.
why know when to keep quiet?
Well, I suppose we've got till Saturday. Something may come to me. If only my mind weren't this awful blank. You know, the more I try to see things, the emptier it gets. Then all those people out front every night wanting me to tell them who's going to win the boat race or how many kittens the cat's going to have.
I know how you feel. I think you ought to give it up. Yes, I do. I've been watching you. This constant effort, it's making you ill.
Oh, I'm all right.
Sweet. Can't we go back to the old days?
Oh, £10 a week and lodgings for the night.
We were happy then.
Aren't you happy now?
I've been happier.
Well, don't you like this sort of life?
I like it if you do.
Hi. Sweet, what's the matter?
Well, I haven't seen very much of you lately, have I?
Well, isn't that a pleasant change?
I suppose it ought to be, but you've become a habit.
Bad habit, darling.
Oh, well, good women always marry the wrong men. You'd pass in the crowd. But you know, man, you don't even need me in the act anymore.
Renee, what's worrying you? Hello? Miss Shawn? See me? All right, shut up.
Christine Shaw?
Nice girl there. Lovely head. Oh, thank you. Come in.
Good morning, darling.
Hello, Topsy.
Good morning.
Morning, Simon.
Morning.
Hello, Simple. How do you feel?
Like yesterday's beer. You hear a minute ago?
I think the entire hotel did.
Says what Mr. Coburn wants is prophecies.
Well, that's not unreasonable.
Max, my dear, I'm very worried about you. This clairvoyant business nearly killed your granddad.
Oh, no, Topsy. I adore you, but you are an old pessimist.
After all, Coburn's only human. 1 or 2 prophecies a week could keep him quiet.
Simon, I cannot switch it on to order.
I know. But don't you think you could help yourself out a bit?
Well, what will you have? Performing elephants, a bearded lady?
No, you know what I mean. Use your imagination.
You mean fake.
Come in.
Sean is here, sir.
All right, I'm coming. Where's my coat?
Here it is.
Thank you, sweet.
Miss Sean? Yes, Christine Sean.
She's an early bird. Street's not aired yet.
Wait a minute, Max. Here you are. I'd like you to look your best for your public.
Hello. Oh, nice to see you. What's the matter? Do I look different or something?
No, you're just the same.
Well, how are you anyway?
Terrible. Too early to be anything else.
Well, you look a little worried. What's the matter?
You don't miss much, do you? Sit down, I'll tell you.
I wonder what she wants to see him for.
I don't know. Something about the newspaper, I suppose.
All right. Might be another post.
You know Coburn?
The villain of the piece.
Well, he and Father dined together last night. Oh, he was horrible about you.
Did he use the word charlatan? Do you think I'm that?
Do you think I'd be here if I did?
Well, he may have been right.
Do us a bit of good, that would.
I do hope it's nothing serious.
So do I. Had enough shots for one day. What we need is some advertising.
But your gift's a real one.
So real. I'm no good to Coburn.
Good morning, Miss Shaw. Good morning. Oh, Max, you forgot your handkerchief.
Thank you.
How are you? Very well, thank you. Just sent by Hanson. Marked very urgent.
Thank you.
What is it, Max?
It's from Coburn.
I know what that is. What Primitive said?
Yes.
From Saturday?
From now.
Oh, dear.
There you are.
Is there any answer, sir?
What? No.
I wish you'd tell me the winner of the derby, sir.
Autolycus.
What did you tell that page?
Page? What do you mean?
He asked you for the derby winner. You told him something.
Hi! Hey! Hey! Here! Boy! Boy! Here. What did Mr. Maximus say? What horse?
He said Autolycus, sir. But there ain't no such animal. There is. I remember the name.
Here, where's the betting? There it is. Get it in. 3-1. Danny, 5-1. Faithful Charles, 6-2. It's not here.
It is. Look, Autolycus. 100-1. Autolycus.
That's right. That's right. Autolycus will win the derby.
Autolycus. Autolycus couldn't win the derby if he had 10 legs and they fed him on dynamite. Autolycus. Not a horse. He's a joke.
Joke or not, he'll win.
You'll pardon me. This is my job. I've had 20 years' experience on the turf.
Not a matter of experience, Mr. Brooks. I know, and you know it's all superstition. All we've got to decide is whether we can afford to let the paper carry the story or not.
But, sir, we'd be a laughing stock.
Not when Autolycus wins. Danny, Maximus was right about the trade.
Autolycus can't win. They're only running him in the hope he'll fall dead to save expense of shooting him.
Can't we run it in question form? Can't seer foretell derby winner. Then whatever happens, we're all right.
I'm opposed to it.
It's news, and it's safe, sir.
We'd be backing a loser.
I'll take a chance. You win, my dear. All right, get the paper out.
Hello, everybody. It's a brilliant scene down here at Epsom. The downs are crowded as usual, and the interest in this year's derby is greater than ever because of the sensational prophecy made by the great Maximus. I think this must be a record attendance. Parade's just started. A really perfect collection of 3-year-olds. Here comes Jenny Lind, yesterday's favorite. She looks in fine condition. And Hesperus. There's Tiger Man. I like the look of him. Hello, and here comes Autolycus, the horse tipped to win by Maximus, the Clairvoyant. It seems incredible that one man should have such influence. In a moment, I'll speak to him.
Jenny Lind's the obvious bet for today. On form, there's nothing can touch her. Though Tiger Man has certainly shown real promise recently.
Yes, I learned my little piece on the way down. But I say I can't believe what's happened to my wife.
The last time I saw this horse run was at Newbury. He finished strongly on a 1.25 miles. As for Autolycus, despite Mr. Maximus's assurances, I'm afraid I can't see him finishing the course. Still, as they say, the derby's always a gamble.
They're going over to the start now. I think we just got time. Here's Mr. Maximus.
Max is going to speak.
Good old Max.
Bless his heart.
Hello, everybody. I can't say much because they're almost ready to start. As regards Autolycus, well, it just came to me, and, well, that's that. Events may prove I'm wrong, but I think I'm right, and, well, that's all. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Maximus. Now, they're lining up at the starting gate. They're under starter's orders. They're moving up. They're moving up. Any moment now. Come on! Perfect stop. Can't see them feeding for the moment. They're all bunched up. I can see Jenny Lind, Faithful Charles, Tiger Man, and Hesperus in front. Monica seems to be boxed in. He'll never make it unless he gets away from the rails. They're coming up from the gorse bushes, and now I can see them better. It's Jenny Lind in the lead. She's setting a tremendous pace. She'll never keep it up. Faithful Charles a length behind. Tiger Man's well placed and going strongly. Hesperus is there. It's a terrific race. They're coming down to Tatnam Corner. Jenny Lind still leading by a length. Tiger Man's coming up. He's past Faithful Charles. They're on the corner now. Jenny Lind still leading. What a magnificent filly. But it's uphill now, and Tiger Man's closing the gap. A second. There's Hesperus right on the rails. Hello, look at Autolycus. Autolycus is coming away on the outside. Straight. He'll make it yet? No, he can't do it. It's Tiger Man's race. He's still on the field. How do you want on Tiger Man? Tiger Man will win it. Tiger Man! Tiger Man! Tiger Man wins!
Max was wrong.
Here are the first three past the post. Tiger Man, Autolycus, Jenny Lind.
That puts us among the also-ran.
Oh, wait a minute. There's an objection. Yes, the red flag's going up. And there goes the green flag. Objection sustained. Autolycus wins the derby.
Thanks. Oh, what a day. I thought we'd never get home at all.
Is Mr. Maximus back yet?
Yes, madam. He returned about 6:30.
6:30. Oh, he'll be waiting for us.
Well, I got a thirst I wouldn't sell for 1,000.
Taxi, please. Yes, sir.
Oh, hello.
Good evening. Did you enjoy the derby? Oh, yes. Every word of it. Can I offer you anything? Oh, thank you. Mr. Maximus gave me a cocktail. He's just changing. You really ought to hurry. Oh. Oh, I'll tell him.
Oh, hello, darling. Thank heavens you've come. Help me with this collar, will you? Oh, come on, sweet.
Going out there?
Yes, I'm off to the Derby banquet.
To Christine Shaw?
Good Lord, no. I'm going with her father. It's a stag party. I say, sweet, he's been moving today.
Yes, I guess some things did.
Southwood's made me the most marvellous offer. He wants a bit of a newspaper profit on the Daily Sun. I say, did you see the race? Where were you?
In the car.
He's offering the most wonderful money.
Have you accepted?
Oh, my darling, what do you think? There. I'm starting tomorrow, you know, looking to the future and all that. I like old Southwood.
You seem to like his daughter, too.
Well, she's been rather a brick, you know, and she's waiting now to take me across in the car.
That's sweet of her.
I say, darling, what's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, no, come on, sunshine. What is worrying you?
Well, I thought we might have been together this evening.
Yes, I know, but you see, I've got to go to the banquet. After all, it was arranged by...
By Christine's father.
Yes, darling, I'd take you if I could, but it's a stag party. And after all, now, you must realize that from a business point of view...
Here's your jacket.
Thank you, darling. Now, don't be hurt. After all, now, just think what it's leading to. Our future.
I'm wondering what it's going to be like.
What?
Jax, it's time we started.
Coming!
We?
Darling, you're being rather silly and petulant.
Here's your coat.
Thank you, darling. I say, you're not upset because she's taking me across, are you?
Should I be?
Oh, no, darling. Darling. Now, let's meet afterwards and have food together, just the two of us.
Do you really think you can eat 2 meals in one evening?
Darling, you're being rather childish.
Am I?
Yes.
It's only because I love you rather a lot. Max.
Well, goodbye, sweet.
Oh, well, here's your hat.
Oh, thanks. Bye-bye.
Your Grace, my lords and gentlemen, a praise Arons for your chairman, the Lord Southward.
Grace, my lords, gentlemen, the King.
The toast is His Majesty the King. Your Grace, my lords and gentlemen, you may smoke.
No, thank you, I don't drink smoke. I wish you predict the winner of the Oaks, Mr. Maximus. I can't predict order, you know.
Your Grace, my lords and gentlemen, praise Arons for your chairman.
Your Grace, my lords and gentlemen, I hope you will agree with me that we've had a very pleasant day, particularly me.
Well, really, Miss Shortline?
It's all right. I've only come to fetch Father. Isn't he speaking now?
I expect I'll be at least an hour.
I don't mind waiting.
If the committee knew there was a lady in the club, they would think it was the end of the world.
My Lord Chairman, Your Grace, my lords and gentlemen, praise Arons for Mr. Maximus.
My Lord Chairman, Your Grace, my lords, and the gentlemen. First of all, I would like to express my indebtedness to Lord Southwood and to all those who have helped me. Looking into the future, I see trouble. Terrible trouble for myself. I'm sorry you all have to leave. If I dare to foretell the winner of another race, I shall most certainly be assassinated by the bookmakers. If my prophecy is wrong, then I shall have the public themselves on my heels. Then Lord Southwood will undoubtedly say...
Oh, Mrs. Maximus.
Oh, well, as the guard on the Manchester train remarked, there's a penalty for this sort of thing.
Hello. This is Christine Shawn. Oh, it's so exciting here. Your husband's absolutely the lion of the evening. And such a brilliant speech. Hello.
I want you to think that I am not conscious
Hello?
of great honor, Lord Southwood.
I mean, cut off.
It will mean a greater public.
What's the matter? Didn't you get Max?
Christine Shawn.
That's impossible.
Yes, it's a stag party.
That's what I thought.
Rennie. Here's a pretty kettle of fish.
What's she driving at?
You heard? You haven't got cloth ears.
Anything I can do?
What are you doing?
I'm going.
What do you mean, going? I'm leaving. Oh, but why, my dear? Why?
Isn't it perfectly obvious?
But you don't realize what you're doing. I can't let you go. And it's not another time. Where will you go? What will you do? Oh, no, please, please,
Rennie.
Mother.
I've told you. I'm going.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Riding a bicycle. Hello. Running to match you, fool. Hello. Hello. Give me a line, please.
Hello? Oh, I see. Just wait a moment.
We live in a frightening, in many ways, a very cruel world. And if I can alleviate by even the smallest fraction the burden of my fellow men, then I shall feel that my life and this gift with which it is so curiously bound has not been entirely wasted. hello, Christine. I didn't know there allowed ladies in here.
They don't.
Excuse me, will you? Thank you. Hello? Oh, hello, Mama. Going away? Why is she going away? Oh, no. She's making a mistake. You must talk to her. No. I can't come at the moment, but you must talk to her. I'll get back as soon as I can. Yes, hurry. Stop her.
Max, what's the matter?
That's queer. Hello? Of course, she rang off.
What was it?
I thought I saw
Saw what?
my mother,
Max!
Christine. Oh, no. It couldn't. It couldn't. I must go back to this banquet business.
Rennie! Open the door! Don't be a little fool, my dear. Max is... Rennie! Rennie!
What's the matter, madam?
Silly of me. I fell downstairs.
Shall we fetch a doctor?
No.
What happened? Are you hurt?
I'm all right. I just fell. Where do you think you're going?
I'm coming back with you.
That's right, darling. Rennie. I want to talk to you about Max.
Oh, darling.
Hello, get me Mr. Maximus, please. Yes, you know where he is.
Rennie. I must say something to you. Quickly.
No, not now.
I must. It's about Max. That gift is bad. It's no good. He must...
Is it called?
Yes. It's Christine Shaw. She's what I said before. She's the power. He must give it up. He must give her up. Tell him.
I'll tell him.
Bringing unhappiness to you both, darling. They say one sees very clearly in the face of...
Oh, Topsy. Oh, Max, you think you're so infallible. You couldn't even see your mother's death.
I did see it. Or almost did. Just after she telephoned to me. But I put it away from me. Christine was beside me.
Christine. What your mother said was true. It's Christine's presence that gives you the power to save. Why, you've no gift at all when she's not with you.
I feel she's very close tonight.
Max.
But it's as if there was a bond between us. A queer sort of sympathy. It's stronger than I am.
Is it stronger than your love for me?
Oh, please, God, I hope not.
Oh, Max. This thing's becoming a mania with you. You've got to break this bond. Not for my sake, but for the sake of your sanity.
I can't break it. It's going on. I know it.
Weakness isn't going to help. Oh, Max, I'm fighting a battle for your mind, and I've got to win it. We've got to go back to the old life.
Rennie, don't you realize what's happening to me? I can't go back.
If you'll only use your strength of will.
What strength of will? Against.
What? I love you more than anything else in the world. But if you go on with this, then I will leave you.
But it may be a gift from God.
Or the devil.
It's getting late. You two ought to be going back.
Come on.
Do you mind if I stay here a bit? I'd like to do some thinking.
I lied.
Don't worry.
Don't be too long.
I won't.
Hi, detective.
Max, I meant what I said, you know.
You always do.
You will give it up?
I never argue with a lady.
Don't catch cold, dear.
I won't.
Sharp. Daily Sun? Is that Mr. Carter?
Yes, Carter speaking.
Hello, Carter. Dixon here. Yes, we're right in the bowels of the earth. Yes, under the river. Can you hear the drill? It's deafening here.
What are you talking about?
There, that's the train passing out, going up to the surface. Deafening. Hey, hang on your wrists, Carter. They're going to explode the charges. We all right here? Yes, just keep well back. Now! Let's hope you didn't hear that one, Carter. Now, look here, Carter. What about this column? Yes, I've got this stuff. You can run it in the first edition.
I'm not sure. This Derby promises take up a lot of space. I'll find out and bring you back.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Clear. I tell you, I'm definite. I'm not going on with this. Listen, if you don't mind, I'd rather not discuss it. I'm grateful to you, sir, for the offer you've made me, but I'm definitely not accepting it.
But Max...
Now, Christine, don't you try to persuade me.
Quite a subtle change in your point of view.
I have my reasons.
Well, of course, if you feel like that, what is it, Carter? Oh, excuse me, sir, it's Dixon. We've kept that column open for him, and I've got him hanging on the phone now from the Humber Shaft.
Oh, yes. You want me to run that Humber Shaft story, sir?
Humber Shaft. What do you think?
Well, as far as that
The
goes, I
Humber
can hold the
Shaft.
stuff over to Wednesday.
That's queer.
You see, this
The man
Humber
was
Shaft...
talking to me about the Humber Shaft.
Max,
The Humber Shaft. There's going to be a disaster. The water sweeping in will carry the men away.
Mr. Max.
I tell you I'm right. You've got to warn them.
What do you mean?
Did I say I wouldn't go on? I must go on. Here's your first prophecy. The Humber Shaft will be destroyed. Splash it across your front page. Give it all the space you can.
You're crazy.
Save the poor devils while there's time.
What do you think I am? I'd run myself in for the biggest libel accident of the century.
I was right about the train, wasn't I?
But there are millions of pounds involved.
There are hundreds of lives involved.
he's right, Father. You've got to run it.
I will not.
Then I'll go elsewhere.
No other paper will run it either.
You mean no one will warn the men?
Go down Fleet Street and see.
I'm not going down Fleet Street. I'm going up to the Humber. Now.
Max.
Yeah?
My car's outside. Can I take you?
Yes, come on.
Yes, he's here. Arrived about an hour ago. Crazy isn't the word for it. He's been telling the manager that the tunnel's going to blow up or something. Yeah, the news spread to the workings, and the men came streaming up like flies. Yeah, he's talking to him now.
I tell you, if you go down today, half of you will never come up alive. You've got to believe me. Do you think I came all this way just to fool you? There's going to be a disaster. Nothing can prevent it. Don't you take any notice of him? The man's crazy. You want to be caught like so many rats? The Daily Sun wouldn't publish my warnings. Your own managers refused to listen to me. They said I was talking superstitious nonsense. But it isn't nonsense. Was I right about the Manchester Express? Was I wrong about the Derby? Can any one of you look me in the eyes and tell me I'm wrong now? You're mad! Get back to your work, all of you! I came up here to warn you, to save you from the terror which I know is coming. I implore you, I beseech you, for the sake of your wives, your mothers, and your sons. Don't go on the night shift! All of you! You all gone mad? Where are you going? Are you going to throw yourselves out of work for the sake of a dusty trickster? Hey, out of work! That's what I said! There's the signal for the night shift. The train's waiting to take you down. Get to your work, all of you. The man who refuses is through! Through, and you can take it or leave it! Well, are you going down? They'll go down. Well, what are you waiting for? The shaft's perfectly safe. Safe as your own houses. Get back to work, every one of you. The train's waiting to take you down.
Yes, they're going down again. Yeah, I'll ring through later.
Those poor devils.
You're not to blame, whatever happens.
Why couldn't I convince them? No, Rennie was right. I shouldn't have gone on with it.
She wasn't right. You've got something that belongs to the world. You've got to go on.
You believe that?
I know it. Perhaps it's woman's intuition. Or perhaps it's just because I love you. Why do you look like that?
Because you love me?
Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Max, I love you.
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, are you satisfied now?
No. It's on your own head, McGregor.
Well, they seem to be getting on with it.
Come on.
Some of them aren't so happy.
I'll be glad when this shift's over.
Oh, snap out of it. You're safe enough.
Find that gun.
You sure you're all right?
I'm all right.
Are you ready? Go! No, wait!
On the shaft arrest! On the shaft arrest! On the shaft arrest! Maximus in the dock! Late final! Maximus in the dock! Special!
Wouldn't have happened if he hadn't put the wind up them.
Murderer, that's what he is.
He ought to be hanged.
Nick, are you going to stand here and do nothing? Or are you going to show Maximus he can't murder our people and get away with it?
This terrible tragedy in the Humber shaft was brought about by panic. Panic which is directly traceable to the so-called prophecy of the prisoner at the bar. The very nature of the prisoner's activities made it vital that he should keep his name before the public. He chose a very terrible means of achieving that object. 200 bodies have been recovered. 110 are still lying in that shaft yonder. The deaths of these men must be laid at the door of one man only. The prisoner. I call my first witness, Miss Christine Shaw.
Miss Christine Shaw. Miss Christine Shaw.
I swear by Almighty God, if the evidence which I give this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You are Miss Christine Shaw?
Yes.
You are attending here on subpoena?
Yes.
I understand that you were present when the prisoner, as he alleges, foresaw the disaster.
I was with him when the Clairvoyant state came on him.
Well, if you like to call it then. The prisoner just lost his post on the Daily Sun.
He just resigned it.
Well, I suppose we might put it
He
that.
had resigned it.
Quite. We don't even quarrel about a word. At any rate, at this juncture, the prisoner was out of employment.
Yes.
And so he promptly made a prophecy, which was bound to attract public attention.
That's not why he made it.
You don't think it was? You drove the prisoner up to the Humber?
Yes.
You were there when he told the workers there would be a disaster?
Yes.
The workers were alarmed. One might almost say they were in a state of panic.
What's that got to do with it?
Were they alarmed?
Of course they were alarmed. His prophecy has come true.
Exactly. Then do you not think, from what you saw, that the workers' alarm was calculated to bring about a state of tension, hardly conducive to safety?
I don't understand.
Come, Miss Shaw.
You're trying to force me to speak against him.
I am asking you if you don't believe that the accident was due to the prisoner's prophecy.
I wasn't in the shaft. How am I to know?
Answer the question, Miss Shaw.
I can't answer.
You are here to give evidence.
I didn't want to come.
Why not? Was it because you thought your evidence would hurt the prisoner's case?
I didn't think about it at all.
Oh, well, perhaps you will be good enough to think now. You were present, I understand, when the accused prophesied the Manchester Express disaster.
Yes.
Are you aware that had the prisoner not stopped the train, it would have cleared the points and the collision would have been avoided? Miss Shawn?
I didn't know that.
Well, I tell it to you now as a fact. Do you still believe the prisoner is a genuine clairvoyant?
He foretold the Derby winner.
He's not the first person to bring off 100 to 1 chance. How do you know this wasn't merely a lucky coincidence?
Why do you ask me that? How can any of us know what is the truth?
Then you agree with me. You are not sure that the gift is genuine.
That's not what I said.
Thank you.
But...
Thank you, Miss Shawn. That is all.
I have no questions to ask this witness.
Call Arthur Watts.
Arthur Watts. Arthur Watts.
I let him down. I let him down. They told me you were going to leave him. I haven't left him. You love him, don't you? Yes. I wanted to take him away from you. Do you still want to? He doesn't care for me. But you care for him, and you can help him. I hate to say this to you, but I've got to make you understand. You see, the gift only comes when you're near him. It's got to stop. It's got to. You mustn't see him again.
You are telling us that it was panic caused the disaster?
Yes, panic.
And that but for this man's prophecy, your fellow workers would have been alive today.
As God is my judge, I believe they would.
I do love him so. Yes, we both love him. But it's his happiness I'm thinking of. If this thing goes on, I believe he'll go mad. Oh, don't you understand? It's up to you. I'll never see him again. Promise? Never. After today.
And that, members of the jury, concludes the case for the prosecution.
Members of the jury, my client is an innocent man. Many times throughout history, men have stood, much as my client stands now, pilloried by mankind for no greater sin than the possession of a gift which the world has failed to understand. Knowing the strength of my case, I propose to call 2 witnesses only, my client himself and his wife, Renee. I call Mrs. Maximus.
Mrs. Maximus.
Of course I believe in my husband's power. I didn't want him to use it. But he felt if he did use it, he could help people.
Did you believe it was genuine?
It is genuine. I only wish it weren't.
I see. And has it always been genuine?
Yes, always.
So that right back in those old days, when the great Maximus and yourself were somewhat indifferent music hall term, earning a somewhat indifferent salary, even then you believed that your husband was a genuine clairvoyant.
No, not then.
He was not genuine.
Well, you see, I mean...
Was he or was he not?
That's That's not a fair question.
It is a perfectly fair question. Answer me directly. Was your husband a charlatan or not?
Our act was a professional routine.
A fake routine.
Yes, of course it was. It had to be, don't you think?
You have admitted that your husband was a professional trickster. Heck.
Oh, no, but the gift, that's different. The one was fake, the other was not.
I don't wish to detain you any further.
But I must explain.
This way, if you...
What is that? Silence in court.
This way, Miss, please.
Mr. Maximus, please. Mr. Maximus.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence which I give this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mr. Maximus, I have only a few questions. Why did you foretell the Humber Shop disaster?
Because I foresaw it.
You must tell what you see.
I must tell what I see.
You believed you could have saved these men's lives?
I could have saved them.
You were not prompted by any thought of gain.
I was not.
Tell the court, is this gift genuine or is it not?
It is genuine. God help me.
Thank you. That is all.
I find your statement most interesting, Mr. Maximus. So you really believe in this clairvoyant business yourself?
Of course I believe in it.
Quite. It's a gift, isn't it? I think that's what you call it. You have the effrontery to assert that you can foretell the future. You claim omnipotence. You have a gift from God himself.
I never said that.
Well, then perhaps it's from the other source. Is that it? Perhaps you'll tell us it's a gift from the devil.
Somebody else once suggested that.
If this gift is genuine, why not demonstrate it here? It's simple enough. Give us a taste of your quality, Maximus. Prove that you are genuine and my case falls to the ground. Prophesy, Maximus. Put on your act. Demonstrate your art. Tell the jury what will be their verdict. Prophesy, Maximus. Prophesy. Prophesy.
But I can't. I can't to order.
But you can for money.
But I can't see.
Of course you can't. And I'll tell you why. Because you're a charlatan and a faker. If you're not, why did your wife threaten to leave? Why did your wife threaten to leave?
I see the men.
Ah, that's better. Now, members of the jury, watch him perform.
110 living men. They're tapping their way out by the eastern shaft. The eastern shaft. They're weak. They're famished. But they're alive. They're tapping their way out. They're at the surface. Soon, news will come. News. Soon.
I am given to understand that what you have just told us is the truth. These men are free and alive. In these circumstances, I have no option but to suggest to the foreman of the jury that if you'll excuse me, my lord, we, the jury, are agreed. Our verdict is not guilty.
has ever seen. Why, he's only a taster of what you're going to see inside, folks, and all for a dime 10 cents, the 10th part of $1. Come on, put him to the test. Hold him anything you like. And remember, it's $50 to the one that can say how he does it. $50. Come on, we'll give $50 to you if you can tell us how he does it. It'd be a shame to take the money.
You don't know what you're missing, mister.
Come on, let's go get a hot dog. Thanks very much. What about this?
Step up, ladies and gentlemen.